Hello, Cancer. Happy start of the week because today is Monday, June 22, 2026. And by the way, after your reading for today, without needing to switch videos, I'm going to tell you right here, in this very audio, exactly what ingredients you'll need to gather if you'd like to perform the St. John's ritual we've prepared just for you this year. It's an incredible ritual, absolutely powerful, because for the first time in the history of the channel, we're bringing you an ancient ritual from a now discontinued book that holds incredible power tied to fulfilling your greatest and most absolute desire right now. That desire you'd love to manifest this year, the one you keep saying, "This has to happen for me, no matter what." Well, this is going to happen during this upcoming midsummer, which is going to be magical, absolutely mystical. So let's get into your prediction, and then I'll tell you exactly what items you need to gather for the ritual, which will be posted tomorrow. And your efforts won't have been in vain, even if sometimes it's hard for you to see that clearly. What's happening is that you've been managing things in a somewhat scattered way, and that may have made the balance not as positive as you'd hoped. The good news is that with a few small adjustments, you'll be able to get back on track and once again feel that what you give truly earns a fair reward. This isn't about depriving yourself of everything. After all, you know you also deserve your little indulgences and moments of pure enjoyment. You'll simply need to be more mindful about how you're investing your time and money. Plus, the way you're looking at people today might shift. It's warmer, softer, like something within you has matured, and now you're ready or prepared to take a riskier step forward in life. There's a hint of possibility to take a journey, a move, a path that's not just physical but also spiritual. Through that experience, you'll realize that next to life, right beside it, you want to share beautiful moments, but also face the lessons that this present life brings. You'll learn precisely how to hold on during tough days, and that connection with the cosmos will become a solid foundation for your future. Still, small turbulence may arise in your family today. Pay attention. There could be misunderstandings or communication issues that spark some tension. The best thing will be to first seek dialogue with the people you trust the most, and then gradually reach out to others. At the same time, your work environment might reflect some emotional weight, which we'll be addressing now. If you notice stress building up, don't hesitate to express it, and if needed, ask for a break. Ignoring what you're feeling will only make things more complicated. So relax, find places that bring you peace, and set aside some time just for yourself, because it's essential to recharge and keep moving forward. The stars are telling you this today. Now let's dive into the specific details for love, health, work, and your lucky numbers and fortunes for this week. In health, you've made an effort to keep your mind in control amid the chaos, but you can't ignore the signals your own body is sending you. Nervousness, fatigue, trouble concentrating, everything points to the need for a real, genuine break. Don't punish yourself for feeling more vulnerable than usual. Accepting vulnerability is also part of strength. Give yourself permission to stop, to be with yourself without external pressures. A few days of calm, dedicated to listening to your inner self, will restore the mental lightness you've been missing so much. Your well-being doesn't depend just on enduring. It's also about learning how to let go. As for work, your persistence will finally bear fruit. The efforts you made in the past will begin to materialize, and it'll be important that you remember how you pulled it off. That sequence of steps will be valuable to repeat in future projects. You might need to travel more than usual, even just to the next town, to oversee certain details, especially if you already have a job that allows for that kind of movement. If you work within a factory or an office, then obviously not. And even if it feels exhausting, you'll take satisfaction in seeing everything move forward exactly as you hoped. You'll reap rewards not just financially, but also in terms of recognition and personal fulfillment. You're entering a phase where your work will be valued and rewarded. Maybe your boss is a bit cold or distant, but they'll show you some sign, maybe just a quick pat on the back. That lets you know you're doing better than before. If you're looking for a job, the opportunity you've been waiting for will show up unexpectedly and suddenly, and it'll demand a fast decision from you. You might not be completely convinced at first, but don't hesitate too long. There are more people interested, and the opening won't wait around. If it's not you, it'll be the next person. Trust yourself and take on the challenge if you land an interview right away. even if it doesn't seem like the perfect job. It'll be a springboard to move forward toward what you truly seek, and a way to regain the confidence you need on your professional path. For your financial situation, an extra income will arrive from pending payments you'd already written off as lost. Don't see this as a lucky break. It's the result of what you rightfully deserve. However, you'll definitely be able to count it as good fortune when you come across items from your past that you no longer need, and selling them turns into an unexpected boost for your vacation funds when they arrive. That money could be a sign of excitement precisely for planning experiences that spark your joy and help you rediscover the pleasure of living. Keep a close eye now on the lucky numbers and fortune that will be with you this week. The numbers ruling you are 10, 16, and 34. Play them throughout the week and may you have tons, and I mean tons, of luck. As for love, you might find yourself intrigued, maybe even a little curious, by your partner's new circle of friends. If that's the case, remember not everyone will experience this the same way. But if your partner has recently made new friends, you might even notice situations that spark some insecurities, or changes that dramatically shift your usual routine of arrivals and departures, or find yourselves needing to attend more social events than before, and you might not feel like going to other dinners or hangouts as much. It's okay to express it, but try to do so calmly and make sure no resentment or jealousy takes over. Remember, trust is built day by day, and your partner has already shown you that you can fully rely on them. You, yourself, enjoy your freedom whenever you're out with your friends and appreciate that no one judges you. The same will be true in reverse if that ever happens. Cultivate inner confidence and don't turn independence into a source of conflict, because what truly exists between you is far more solid and strong than mere suspicion. If your partner isn't cultivating new friendships, great, because you're both going to feel especially close today, to the point where you might decide to do something together, like taking up a new hobby or activity that truly adds extra value to your relationship, creating fresh experiences and new memories. Today, the planet Venus takes care of that, creating new memories that will last over time. If you're single, you can't expect others to adjust to what you want, especially when you're not even clear about what you truly desire. If your feelings are split between two people, it's natural to feel confused, but there comes a point when you need to make a decision. Honesty will be your greatest ally. Speaking clearly and without hesitation will allow things to resolve without damaging anyone's trust. No one blames you for feeling drawn to more than one person, but it would be unfair to hide that truth. If you're getting to know someone while also getting to know another person, and you don't have any romantic relationship established, then you're single. And because you're single, getting to know someone gives you the courage to be honest, because only through transparency can you build a genuine and healthy connection. Then the key to life is figuring out what each person brings to you, so you can decide one way or another who's starting to win more of your heart. And you'll already know when it's time to focus solely on that one person and let go of anyone who doesn't add value, because the same thing happens to you in reverse. If in the end we choose each other mutually, it'll ultimately come down to that very factor. Today, the planet Saturn is speaking to you about all the possibilities that are on the horizon, so enjoy the journey and have a good time. As for your energy level, it's moderate. You might feel a bit tired in the atmosphere of your home. It's time to refresh things. Move furniture around, switch up the colors, add new details that bring back that fresh feeling when you wake up. The positive situation you need to strengthen today is that this is the perfect moment to organize a surprise you've been thinking about. The people who matter most to you will be nearby, and you'll be able to gather them together to give them an unforgettable memory. On the downside, be careful and avoid saying the first thing that comes to mind. You might spark unnecessary debates that could end up putting you in a slightly uncomfortable position. Also, be careful and avoid getting drawn into trivial arguments. Sometimes it's better to stay silent than to get dragged into conflicts that bring nothing positive and would be truly terrible. And for students, this is the time to step out of your comfort zone. Practicing and sharing your ideas in front of others will be key to building confidence. And if you have an oral exam coming up in the next few days, start rehearsing in front of a mirror. Even if you initially feel awkward or self-conscious, each step forward will give you more assurance. Speaking in public isn't just an academic skill. It's also a tremendously valuable tool for your future. Stop hiding your wonderful knowledge. You have so much to share, and the sooner you start exercising that ability, the easier it will be to shine in important moments. And as for compatibility, today is a fantastic day with these 3 signs. First of all, with people born under the sign of Libra, today there will be no excuses for those around you who belong to this sign to fail to honor what they had agreed with you. Whether it's an agreement, a payment, or a commitment, their support arrives as a signal of reliability and responsibility. Accept that reciprocity the universe is giving you. Second, with people born under the sign of Scorpio, life gifts you unique moments with these individuals. It's a perfect day to recreate cherished memories that will stay with you and with that person. Their company, whether friendly, romantic, or familial, will be a source of deep emotions and affection that strengthens your heart. And third, with people born under the sign of Gemini, what you've been preparing for a long time reaches a critical and decisive peak today, with the help of people of this sign. Your energy is pushing you to close cycles and wrap up projects that have been lingering. So channel that strength to move forward without wasting it. On the downside, you might experience some kind of disagreement or emotional distance with someone born under the sign of Capricorn. But you already know that this only applies today, and only if you end up arguing. And now, just as I hinted at the beginning, I'm going to tell you exactly what elements or ingredients you'll need to gather if you want to perform this year's St. John's ritual, which we're doing here on our channel, and is going to be absolutely amazing. And I'm not saying this just to say it. This is a really fascinating ritual, and if you're into doing little spiritual things, you really shouldn't miss out. First, write this down. Write it down. You'll need 1 large white candle, ones that can burn perfectly for hours, or maybe just a couple of small candles you already have at home. I'm telling you, you won't need any fancy or complicated items, okay? Hey, on the other hand, you'll need a red candle if your wish is about love or vitality, because you'll see, as I mentioned right at the start, though I'll go into much more detail in the ritual video we're posting tomorrow. It's a ritual where you can ask for whatever desire you most deeply want. But of course, there are many kinds of wishes. Maybe it's about love, maybe it's about your career, maybe it's about money, maybe it's about health. So if it's about love, in addition to the large white candle or the small white candles, you'll need a red one for love or vitality. But I'll go into that more tomorrow. On the other hand, you'll also need a glass container with clean water. The glass container can be a bowl, a pitcher, the one you usually use for refrigerator water, whatever you'd like. It's just a small moment. If you have a wide bowl, it also needs to be glass, okay? If you don't have one made of glass, then use one made of clay from the earth element, got it? On the other hand, the clean water. Ideally, it would be from a spring or bottled in a bottle, even better. In the worst case, tap water, the kind from the faucet, will also be perfectly fine, but let's go by priorities. Until if there's an element you don't have, I'll still offer you opportunities. If you live near the ocean, don't even hesitate, use seawater. If you live near a river or a natural spring, that's even better. The less toxic it is, the better, because, hey, the connection will be much purer. But anyway, if you live in a city and don't have access to a river, ocean, or natural spring, bottled water is also your best bet, because it comes from a spring. On the other hand, you'll need a pinch of coarse salt. It can be sea salt or regular table salt, but it has to be coarse, white salt. Lastly, if it were Himalayan pink salt, which is currently trendy and many homes have on hand, that's also acceptable. But really, regular coarse salt, your everyday, old-fashioned kind, works just fine, perfectly normal, perfectly good. Just don't use those ultra-modern salts that have vitamins added and all sorts of extras. Go with the plain, simple salt. On the other hand, a small amount of rosemary is key. Doesn't matter if it's from a sprig, ground into powder, in a little jar, dried, or fresh, it's all good. We just need rosemary, even if it's in powdered form. We also need lavender. All of this is just handfuls or a large tablespoon. Okay, the same goes for the lavender. It can be in bloom, in powder form, or whatever you've got. You need the actual herb, no essential oil, okay? It has to be the real plant, you know what I mean. Go out into the field, go for a walk, Go to a flower shop if you can afford it, and ask for a little sprig of lavender and another of rosemary. But hey, it's kind of an adventure finding it too. Also, on the other hand, bay leaves, important, at least 2 or 3 leaves. I personally recommend 3 because of the energetic power of the number 3, but really, go with whatever feels most comfortable for you. On the other hand, without getting into any specific type, you'll need a white or yellow flower. It could be a daisy, a carnation, a small sunflower, especially if they're yellow, a yellow daisy which also exists. All right, whatever you prefer, take a little walk through the countryside and pick up a small yellow flower. I'll explain what each of these elements represents tomorrow, but you can see they're really easy to find. On the other hand, you'll need a teaspoon of honey, just a tiny dessert spoonful, the small kind, and of course, real bee honey. It doesn't matter what kind of honey it is, okay? It doesn't matter if it's from rosemary or from any other flower. What matters is that honey holds a very important magical component, which would take too long to explain right now, and I'll fill you in on that in tomorrow's video. But most importantly, it carries a positive element of sacrifice. Yes, the word sounds a little dark, but it really is. Positive sacrifice, that's the effort the bees have put in, a gift to us humans. So honey, whether it's from flowers, eucalyptus, or whatever you have at home, it all counts. You'll also need paper and a pen or pencil. It's interesting that a pencil works best, but it's okay if you use a pen instead. If you must use a pen, go for blue or black. If you absolutely have to use a different color, then go ahead and use a different color. I'm going from top priorities down. And finally, you'll need a container, a plate, something that's fireproof. I always recommend using your oven tray here, and I'll tell you why tomorrow. So clear out your oven tray and have it ready. And finally, the one I forgot, a clean cloth or tablecloth, preferably white and without any frills. Ideally, it shouldn't have anything embroidered on it. No initials from your parents' wedding, no, ideally, just a clean tablecloth or kitchen towel. The whitest one you've got, nothing else, not even a trace of anything else. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you can't find it. Maybe it's just paper towel, paper pulp. Okay, in that case, we'll just make do however we can, and that's that. Tomorrow, I'll tell you what it's all about. I'll leave the video on the channel for you, and you can do it yourself. You see, the ingredients are super simple. You already have them around the house, and that's it. I think what might be a little trickier, depending on where you live, are the herbs. Rosemary, lavender, bay leaf. Those can be a bit harder to find. But if you head to a grocery store, a natural foods shop, or even a florist that sells plants, you'll be just fine. And if you can afford to buy a few of those plants for your home, even better, definitely better. Tomorrow, I'll tell you exactly how it works. Start thinking now, pay attention, really think about your greatest desire, because this year it's going to come true. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. See you tomorrow. M.